Good morning. It's now April the 3rd, 2020 in Salem, Indiana. And I took some pictures last night at 9:40 p.m. here in Salem, Indiana. And there appears to be more ships that are coming in. You can see this is the normal view right here. I haven't zoomed up in these because I just like to put the regular image and the inverted image side by side so you can see. But I think it's pretty interesting what's going on in the skies above. And I'm very curious as to see how many more ships will come in the coming days. I know at one point in December of, can't remember when it was, December of 18, there were so many ships that came in. It was unbelievable. The skies were full. So that's what I'm looking forward to see again. A lot of ships in the sky concerning things, going on up there and things that are going on here on the earth. I do expect to see more. And I'm going to pause this right here and go to the next picture. Okay, here is a little bit close up of the ships that are out here in the sky, and they do cloak themselves in the clouds. They layer themselves in the sky, cloaked in the clouds. You can't see them with your naked eye at times, but sometimes you can because the straight edges. But these are really big. Yeah, you can see that they even show up in the inverted mode. And again, I take these with my iPhone 8 and a clip-on lens. They don't make the lens anymore. And I found out that depending on what type of iPhone you have or Galaxy or whatever, when you buy a clip-on lens, that lens has to fit perfectly in front of the camera eye. Like if you got this new iPhone, I don't know, whatever it is, 11 or 10 or something. My husband has it. It has 3 cameras. You can't use a clip-on lens with that. There's too many cameras. So you've got to be careful when buying clip-on lenses, thinking, oh, I'm going to see if I can get these pictures. If it does not fit over the camera lens perfectly, I don't know if you can get these images. I really don't. But yeah, here's some close-ups right here, and I'm going to go to the next one. And again, it was taken at 9:40 p.m. Last night. I really think this looks so cool. It really does. It's so cool. And you can look here. There are different colored ships. I think there's some very light green and some pinkish purplish ships, like rainbow colors. It is cool. It's pretty cool. And it's pretty telling over here in the inverted mode. And I'm not an expert photographer. I just started doing this back in 2018. It was around June, I would say, maybe a month or so before, but June is when I really started focusing more on taking these types of pictures. Let's go to the next one. I think there's a next one. I hope there's a next one. Boom! There is. Yeah, so look at this. Look at these. Is that not amazing? Look how straight they are, and a hint of like a light pinkish purple color. I don't know what color you would call it. I really wouldn't. You got some little notches here. It's all rather interesting. It really is. I am fascinated by them when I see them show up, and they don't always show up this clear when I take pictures. And I think it has something to do with the frequency within my heart at the time of taking the pictures. Because if I'm like in a hurry and I want to go out there and get a picture, I'm not going to get good images. I'm not. I have to be, boom, I have to reach that point within my being of peacefulness in order to connect and get these pictures. But it is amazing. It really is. to think that these are in the skies above and that, you know, I can get images of these. I'm telling you, I have no scientific exclamation of how they appear in my camera. I don't. I just put that lens on and I take the picture and they're there. It's spiritual, it's supernatural. That's all I can say. And I meant to get the pictures, otherwise you wouldn't be looking at them. And yeah, let's look at some more. Here's the inverted view of that very one right there. You can see it. Different lengths. And you know, sometimes when you look at these Soho images and stuff, you can see shapes like these. You can. But they're ships. They're really ships. And again, you can see the notches where they cluster themselves together. I've got really good images of these ships up close. Of course, I zoom up on them when I take the picture and screenshot it. But yeah, there's no denying that there are ships up there. There really isn't. Well, there could be some who want to be in denial, but you know what? Go have at it. Be in denial all you want. And when these ships land, because one day they're going to land, they're going to beam down. They are, and you're going to be in shock. You really are. And some may, you know, get very fearful, but I think if we got a heads up now, it helps soften the shock, okay? Because it would be shocking if I saw one of these big massive ships, I'm telling you, just land down in my front yard, even though I can see them up there in the sky at times with my own eyes, thinking, wow, to actually see them come down far enough and beam down and some extraterrestrials come off of them, that make my heart pound. I'm telling you right now, it really would. Let's see what's next. Boom, see, I put a side by side of the inverted mode right here and the normal mode right here. So I'm just I'm excited, and I did want to make time to do some pictures because I haven't done any for a while, and I need to put a video together and upload it to the YouTube. So this is going on the YouTube. I need to put a video together and upload it to the YouTube when I share them to the Facebook and Twitter. I haven't shared anything yet. I'm just making this video, but I hope you enjoy the pictures. And if you have never thought about ships being in the sky before, I would encourage you to just have an open mind, because it is a very real possibility. You see them right here, and they are clustered in the clouds, also in the sky. And I'll just show one little image really briefly, and point out to you the straight edges. And of course, I've shared videos of pictures of them right by the sun too, layered just like this. They're in other YouTube videos. So yeah, you can go back and look at that, because it's undeniable that you know, that these ships are up there and that we're not alone. We aren't alone. And I believe some of these beings are here on the earth walking. They may even have their identity cloaked. I'm sure they do. And some people know them and some people don't. But it's interesting. I just want to show this picture I took yesterday. It was in the northern sky. You can see the long white ships that are, you know, stacked on one another, and they are cloaked in the clouds. This was white clouds, you can see. So there looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 9 ships clustered together to form one larger ship. And down here it looks like there were scout ships. I did not see them when I took the picture. Little black things in the sky, UFOs. They've shown up in a lot of people's pictures before, but I thought that was pretty interesting. When I saw those, I thought, no, that's not no HAARP signature. I know what it is, because I've taken so many pictures of the ships clustered together. Now I know what to look for. I know that they can layer themselves in the clouds and cloak themselves. They weren't really cloaked too much at all for me, and that's pretty it's pretty nice to be able to capture them like this also. And this is the original picture that this was taken from. And so you can see there's been no touching of the picture at all, but you can see there they are, layered like that, just scantily, scantily covered with some cloud cloaking technology. So I hope you enjoy the pictures, and thank you for being interested in what I'm sharing. And please don't ever forget that we are not alone, and we never have been. And this is an encouraging thing. It really is.